Imagine two people standing at the starting line of life. Both are full of dreams, both have the same 24 hours in a day, and both are determined to make something of themselves. Yet, as the years pass, their paths begin to diverge, one quietly building a world of freedom and abundance, the other trapped in a cycle of stress and survival. What separates them isn't just luck or intelligence, it's mindset, it's strategy. It's the choice between building systems that work for you or working endlessly just to pay off yesterday's bills. In the first 5 seconds, let's ask, are you working for money or is money working for you? For generations, many of us are taught a simple equation. Work hard, get paid, pay your bills, and if there's anything left, enjoy it. But beneath the surface of this familiar routine lies a powerful truth that shapes destinies. The rich, almost without exception, focus on building systems. Systems that multiply their efforts, systems that generate income even while they sleep. The poor, through no fault of their own, often get caught in a cycle of working just to pay debts, always running but never arriving. Let's take a closer look at what this really means. Picture Sarah. She wakes up early, fighting the urge to snooze her alarm. She heads to her job, clocking in day after day, pushing through the grind. Her paycheck arrives, and almost as quickly, it disappears. Rent, utilities, credit card payments, student loans. She works hard, but it feels like she's running on a treadmill, always moving but never advancing. At night, she lies awake, wondering if there's more to life than this relentless routine. Now picture Michael. He started just like Sarah, modest background, a regular job, bills to pay. But somewhere along the way, Michael learned a different lesson. Instead of spending every dollar, he started saving, even if it was just a little. He read about investing, started a side hustle, and learned how systems could multiply his efforts. He built a network of opportunities, stocks, real estate, a small business. Over time, these systems began to generate income on their own. The money he earned didn't just get spent, it went to work for him, building a foundation of freedom. What does it mean to build a system? It's not just about starting a business or buying stocks. It's about creating a process that produces value, even when you're not actively working. It's about putting your money, your time, and your energy into things that grow, compound, and scale. Systems can be investments, businesses, intellectual property, even relationships that open doors to new opportunities. On the other side, the cycle of working to pay debts is all too familiar for millions. It starts innocently enough, a small loan, a credit card balance, a car payment. But over time, debt becomes a shadow that follows you everywhere. Every paycheck is spoken for before it even arrives. Interest accumulates, and the stress builds. The system you're caught in isn't working for you, it's working against you. But here's the truth that can change everything. No matter where you start, you can change your path. The difference between building systems and working for debts isn't just about money, it's about mindset. Let's break down what it takes to shift from one path to the other. First, awareness. The rich don't have a magic formula. They simply see the world differently. They ask, how can I create something that lasts? How can I make my efforts compound over time? They don't look for the next paycheck. They look for ways to build pipelines that keep flowing. Second, education. Knowledge is the foundation of every great system. The wealthy invest in learning about money, business, people, technology. They understand that the more they know, the more opportunities they can recognize. Even if you're starting with nothing, books, podcasts, and mentors are within reach. Every skill you build, every insight you gain, becomes a building block for your personal system. Third, discipline. It's easy to spend what you earn. It's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle as soon as your income increases. But the rich think differently. They delay gratification, investing today so they can harvest tomorrow. They resist the pressure to impress others, focusing instead on building assets that pay them back in the future. Fourth, risk-taking. Building a system means stepping outside your comfort zone. It means trying new things, sometimes failing, but always learning. The poor often avoid risk because the consequences feel too high. But the rich see risk as an investment. a chance to grow, to innovate, to break free from the cycle. Let's look at real-life stories. Consider Janice Bryant Howroyd, who started with just $900 and built Act One Group, a multi-billion-dollar workforce solutions company. She didn't just work for money. She built a hiring system that connects talent with opportunity, and today, her business runs in over 19 countries. She focused on creating value that multiplies, not just cashing a paycheck. Or take the story of Warren Buffett. He started with humble beginnings, but from a young age, he understood the power of systems. Instead of spending his earnings, he reinvested them, letting compound interest work its magic. Today, Buffett's wealth isn't the result of working harder than anyone else. It's the result of building financial systems that generate returns year after year. Then there's the story of Lisa, a single mom who was drowning in debt. She decided to change her narrative. Instead of focusing on her bills, she started selling handmade crafts online. It wasn't easy, and there were setbacks, but over time, she built a small business. That business became a system, a source of income that grew beyond her expectations. Today, she's debt-free and teaching others how to build their own systems. What do all these stories have in common? The willingness to think differently, the courage to act, the patience to build, and the belief that it's possible to break the cycle. So how do you start? Step 1. Track your money. Know exactly where every dollar comes from and where it goes. Awareness is power. When you see your patterns, you can begin to change them. Step 2. Pay yourself first. Before you pay bills, before you buy anything, set aside a portion for investing in your future. Even if it's just a few dollars a week, it's the habit that counts. Step 3. Look for opportunities to build systems. Maybe it's starting a side hustle, investing in stocks, or learning a skill that can earn you passive income. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Start small, start messy, but start now. Step 4. Learn relentlessly. Read books on wealth, listen to the stories of those who've succeeded, and ask questions. The more you know, the more you can build. Step 5. Surround yourself with builders. Find people who think like you want to think. Join communities, attend workshops, connect with mentors. Your environment matters more than you realize. And most importantly, step 6. Believe it's possible. The cycle of debt can feel unbreakable, but history is full of people who started with nothing and built empires. The difference wasn't money, it was mindset. As you walk your path, there will be setbacks. There will be days when you question if it's worth it, when the old patterns seem easier, when the voices of doubt grow loud. On those days, remember this: every system you build is a seed. Some seeds take years to bear fruit, but with patience and care, they can grow into forests. Building systems isn't just about getting rich. It's about freedom. Freedom to spend time with your family, to pursue your passions, to give back to your community. It's about having choices. When you work to pay debts, your life is dictated by yesterday's decisions. When you build systems, your future is shaped by today's vision. So, ask yourself, what system can I start building today? What small step can I take that, over time, will grow into something bigger than myself? The journey from working for money to having money work for you isn't easy, but it's possible. It starts with a single choice, a commitment to think differently, to act with intention, and to never stop building. If you found inspiration in this message, if you're ready to break free from the cycle and start building your own systems, join the Kinang Song community. Subscribe now and watch more videos that will fuel your growth, challenge your mindset, and empower you to create the life you've always dreamed of. Your journey starts today. Don't just work for money. Let your money, your skills, and your vision work for you. If these stories and life skills lessons bring you value, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss new content every week. Let's build a positive community together where we all learn to live better, communicate with confidence, and stay strong through life's challenges.